Okay, so now we have started our sparging. What I usually do is I'll lower this down because I want to keep this. I don't want to keep this too high, because if I'm too high, we will start to get tannins out of the grains. So I usually set it to about 167.5. It's a little high right now because I had the burner on. But now, as you can see, I have the tubes running from the lauter tun to the pump, back up to the sparge arm. I then have a tube coming from the mash right to the boil. So as you can see, I have it on pretty slow. Come up pretty slow. It's very, very clear from the recirculation. No grains in the grain bed. Make it into the boil. Very clear. So I'll fill that up to about 7.5 gallons for the boil. And then, as you can see, I have the sparge arm. Right now it's very slow because you can't really see because of the bubbles, but you can't really see the top of the grain bed yet. So what I want to do is let this kind of drain a little bit more before I crank up the sparge. I won't have it up too high because I don't want too much water on top, but I also don't want it to get below the top of the grain bed. So I'll do this for about 45 minutes to an hour. Get very, very clear wort. And that's basically the way this system works. So then when I'm done, I will put this oil kettle up onto this burner because this is the more powerful burner and I don't really need to do too much temperature control. So I'll just put this right up onto that burner. One day I will have another burner and I will have a full single tier system, and what I'll do is I'll start to heat this up while I'm sparging. That way I can kind of shorten my brew day a little bit. Brew day doesn't take too long now. It's only about 4.5 hours from start to finish, and I do crack my own grains and everything on the same day, so 4.5 hours isn't too bad. I would like to kind of decrease some things, but always room for modifications. So I will show you guys what it looks like when I use this for a whirlpool.